Alright, we have left our campsite that overlooks the whole channel in the town because we need to have some lunch. Look at those guys. Alright, that's not where we're eating though. I don't know, we might change our mind.
Yeah.
Here's La Cantina de Freddy. He's got some too. There they are. Which one you want? So we had a spur of the moment lunch. And I did not know that CUrt had been scoping out on the Google different crab restaurants. So we came up to one, and there's two side by side. Took us a minute to decide which one to go to, which just means we may have to go to the other one. We'll see. But we chose El Faro. Want to tell them about it?
Well, we ended up getting two crab dishes. So we got a crab cocktail and we got a crab casserole, Parmesan.
Mm-hmm.
And they were both pretty good. The cocktail actually was had a little bit too much mayonnaise.
But they had good quantity of crab, so they weren't skimping on the crab.
I think next time, we got to do the crab one more time. Just
have
crab.
The whole crab, yeah.
Yeah, when we were going back and forth, we decided this way we could kind of get some different tastes of it. And next time we're going for the whole
Yeah, we'll
crab.
do the whole crab next time.
But it was good.
Yeah. So our neighbor is sitting next to us in the restaurant. She had the whole crab.
She had the whole crab. She was from New Jersey.
Yeah.
So we chatted.
Shirley from New Jersey. And it was a little nice because the waiter helps open up your crab.
Well, and now we know how it's done.
Yeah. They use scissors, which is awesome. But don't worry, there is more crab on the menu. The casserole was delicious. And now let's go find something else to get into. What are we up to?
Well, we didn't spend enough money eating crab the other day. Today we are having a $100 crab dinner. This thing is going to be giant, huge.
Did you say $100?
$100 crab.
That's no.
It's a $100. So it better be good.
I have to tell you, when CUrt said $100 crab, I thought he was kidding. I thought maybe it's what they called it on the menu or something. But he wasn't kidding. So I'm thinking this thing's going to be tasty. All right, CUrt.
All right, good thing last time we were in the crab restaurant, we learned from the lady who was sitting next to us on how to clean these things. Not sure if we're going to execute. This is supposed to be the large one. It looks kind of medium to me. In any event, this is what a $100 crab looks like. Look at that thing.
All right, dig into that thing. Let's do it.
So the secret is use the scissors and you cut down the leg on both sides, sort of like that. And then you just open that up. Look at the crab queen right there.
There's my bounty. Oh, look at my hands. Yeah.
Here's my pile. So it's all clean. There's the remains. There's some potatoes and rice. Yeah, we got all the crab out of there.
Ah, look at that big chunk there.
How is it?
It's sweet and it's like buttery tasting. It doesn't need butter. It doesn't need any sauce. Squeezed a little lemon on it. It's all it needs. It's really good.
All good things come to an end. Even the trip to the end of the world.
Yes.
And I gotta tell you, Ushuaia was a comfortable place. We just were looking for a place to hang out for a while. There were so many beautiful views around the place. And overall, we just relaxed and enjoyed the environment around here. And it was a good time. But we're headed north. We got big plans and we got a big activity coming up in the morning.
Yes.
All right. G Money is not the only one that's super excited this morning.
This guy's fired up.
There is a cat outside, and these guys get wound up and guard their territory anytime there's a cat. So he's all wily this morning. But today I'm going on a hike. I'm excited.
On a big adventure, guys. He hasn't been on a solo adventure, a real one like this, in a long time. So this is exciting.
Tierra del Fuego. We just left Ushuaia. This is sort of the signature hike of this area. It's up to a beautiful glacier Laguna. It's about a 4-hour hike. It's going to be a solo mission. It's a bit long for snow.
For me.
So she's going to stay in the van, stay warm with the kitties. But guys, it's time to go. Let's do this.
Yeah. Have fun, man. I'm excited for you, Curdy. Let's go. Let's go get pretty pictures.
I say sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Well, we got a break in the weather, at least this morning. The sun is out. It's about 50 degrees, which is pretty warm for what we've been experiencing this time in the morning. Usually it's kind of been down in the low 40s. But we're coming up to the trailhead already. Now it says there's 450 meters of altitude changed, 960 kilometers, 4 hours medium difficulty. And also it says if you get in trouble, you're on your own, which you guys know we're kind of used to that anyway. Not just on hikes, but in regular life. So here's the information board. And you can see we're down at the bottom there. That's Ruta 3. And the trail goes up. There's a little glacier lake up at the top there. And if we look over here at the elevation, looks like the first part has kind of been downhill and it's going to get flat. And at about the 2 kilometer mark is when we're going to start to climb. And so it looks like most of the 600 meter climb is going to be at the tail end. We don't need to read all that. Let's go. This trail starts off right away in this cool forest. And just want to set the stage a little bit. Again, it's an out and back. So maybe 2.5 hours there, 2.5 back, or 2 hours back. But look at this forest. And we got some trail markers here. And for you guys who follow along, we love you. For those of you who don't forget to subscribe and turn your notifications on. But I'm very good at following trail markers. Oh, look at this, guys. Let's be quiet. Maybe we can see some wildlife. All right, we've come to our first river crossing here. Really easy, but it looks like this stream has been dammed up down there by some beavers. Definitely a beaver dam there. So I don't know. It doesn't look like we can get back in here and see it. I don't want to get too far off the trail, especially this early in the hike. But I did want to get you a look at the beaver dam there. Yeah, it looks like it opens up into a little pond or lake back there. Maybe the trail will wrap around where we can get a better look. Look, they CUrt proofed this trail. Laguna Esmeralda. That's where we're headed, guys. And yes, I think I do see a little opening up here. Yeah. And I do see a beaver dam through the trees. Oh, and look up there. Wow, what a nice reveal.
If you got the time, I'd like to stay a while. Do you remember what I said last time we met? Would you like to move a little closer now? I'd like to be as close to you as I can get. If I could stop the time, I sure would. In this moment, I really wish I could. Do you feel the same way as I do? That feeling of just knowing that I love you. If you got the time, I'd like to stay a while. I'd like to fall asleep beside you on your bed.
And this, my friends, is why we get up early to beat the crowds. So about a half hour into the hike, I had the little river crossing. I could see they had the stream dammed up. And right in front of me, you can see what engineers and construction workers these beavers are. Because they have made a huge dam around here. And you kind of see the valley of dry stream bed that it created. But this obviously raises the waterbed and gives them an environment to live in. You can see their den across the way. There's easily 3 or 4 beavers that I saw, and I was really quiet, so some of them came up very close to me. But it looks like these beavers aren't really that concerned. If you look closely, there's one over by the dam, and I guess he's on monitoring duty for the dam. But when they do get startled, they do slap their tail. And they've done that a couple times. But they've been very curious about me, and they've swam up pretty close to me. And so I think we've got some good shots there. One goes down. But, and then in the backdrop, so you have to, there's so many beavers here. I can see a couple more coming in the background. But this is such a beautiful spot, not just for the beavers and the dam and how the nature works, but this beautiful mountain range in the background. One last thing I want to say about the beavers, but let's get back on the trail. I see 2 right there. I could watch these things all day. I should let Snow, I wish I had cell phone. I'd let Snow know she can get down here to see the beavers.
So there's no way I can do the entire hike. But I gotta at least do a little bit of it, right? Now I know in some past videos, and for those of you that have been following along, some of you down in the comments have expressed concern that my heart's not doing okay because you hear me breathing, the heavy breathing, short of breath. Well, that is just part of my new reality. The doctor said I need to push even through a little bit of the breathing and then just stop if the breathing gets too difficult. Now I know where that point is from my stress test, and I promise I won't get anywhere near there. But you're gonna hear me breathing. That means I'm exercising my heart, which is what I'm supposed to do. So don't worry, guys. I know my limits, and I'm being careful. Thank you for worrying about me, though. And I'm sorry you have to hear me breathing a little bit. But here we go.
There's a certain kind of beauty that can't be found among the young, where you're settled and you're safe in your own skin. You might not see it in the movies, but you know it's real because every wrinkle tells the story of the places you have been. Countless ocean hours forming freckles on your face, wildflowers that will only bloom with age, learning how to love who you are along the way. You're growing older and more beautiful each day. If you feel a little tired, it's because you've come so far, and your eyes reflect the grace you have received. Oh, you made it through the fire. It's what made you who you are. Now it shines like strands of silver, and it feels like being free. Countless ocean hours forming freckles on your face, wildflowers that will only bloom with age, learning how to love who you are along the way. You're growing older and more beautiful each day. And more beautiful, growing older.
First break is over. My goal, and I have no idea, I know nothing about this trail other than it's very well traveled and safe, was to make it out of the wooded part before I turned around. We'll see. Definitely not going to overdo it. And if I don't make it out of the wooded part and get a view, that's okay, because this is quiet and peaceful with lots of little birds chirping and lots of little tree stumps to sit on and rest as I need. So we're going to keep going for a little while, see if we can get a view before we turn around. Well, we're on the right trail, even though we'll never make it to the Laguna. It means CUrt went down this trail, and he'll make it to the Laguna. It's supposed to be beautiful. I can't wait to see the video, just like you guys.
Another advantage to getting up early to get out here on a walk, in addition to beating the crowds, the beavers tend to be mostly nocturnal. And so at some point here pretty soon, they're probably going to go back up in their dens and chill out. But we got them, guys. And the other thing I wanted to tell you about these beavers is a long time ago, I don't know what year it was, they were brought in for the fur trade. And so these are kind of an invasive species, and they don't have a real natural predator system. And so actually they're kind of a problem here in Ushuaia and Tierra del Fuego. I don't know the extent of it. I don't know all the stuff, but our guide on the penguin tour let us know that. But I love seeing the nature, and it was super cool to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But let's get back on this trail. We're moving in towards the mountains. We're out of that first kind of primary forest there. It looks like we have more forest to go. And look, guys, there's a sign. CURT's doing good today. We're still on the trail. There's even a blue arrow. All right. There's a trail that goes to the right. There's a big sign that says Cinda going to the left. I see a trail marker and a blue square. But there was clearly two trails there. Maybe one's the loop back. I thought this was a straight in and out, but ay vey. Now I'm curious about what that other trail has in store. But I'm going to be a good boy today, and I'm going to keep on. But it looks like the trail's going to bend back, and we're coming up to the little Laguna this beaver dam has formed. And this one's a little different than the other one. It kind of has that chalky blue color that we're used to seeing with glacier water, and it's real pretty. And the den for the beavers over there, this may not be as active. It looks like they might either keep this open. Oh, look.
We're getting close to the turnaround point. But there may be an opening right up here. So we're going to push a few hundred more feet and see. We made it to an opening. Oh, there's a glacier up there. Oh, there's another glacier. Look at this, guys. Wow. We're gonna walk right down here and see if we can find a tree stump and hang out here for a little while. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this looks like the perfect place to sit and rest to me. Oh, wow. The tour buses have arrived. It's already after 9 though. CUrt left before 7. He's definitely going to get there before any of these tours do. So we'll get to see it all nice and peaceful. There's another one of those tours coming down the trail. I was thinking about resting and then going a little farther, but there was quite a bit of elevation coming through the forest. So I'll probably rest here a few more minutes, let this next tour get on by, head back to the van.
And it has happened. About an hour and a half into the hike, I have been overtaken. I spent too much time dilly-dallying with the beavers and the birds. And so probably my chances of wildlife now are gone, but we're gonna be quiet and move on and see what we see. It looks like we've made it to the steep bit. So if you guys remember, there's a 600-meter climb. Most of it at the end. We've been climbing a little bit gradual. Why I'm breathing hard. But here's the big climb. Woo! Now I'll talk through this climb a little bit. You guys can hear me laboring to breathe. To be honest with you, I'm in pretty bad shape. I've done harder hikes in worse shape, but haven't been hiking a lot, especially with the banged up ankles. So I did bring the walking sticks today, which really kind of helps with posture. And so it really helps with the back, especially while I'm carrying this big pack. But even though this is only 600 meters, it's steep. Time to turn the camera off and get her done. Other than the breathing, guys, I'm doing pretty good. I just got to keep breathing. That's all I got to do. And I'll be fine. And so what we were looking at off in the distance is definitely getting much closer. You can see some glaciers kind of up on top around those mountain peaks. And then it looks like there's almost like a straight drop down in there. And I'm betting that's where this Laguna is. Wow.
She calling me, like the rainbow. She calling me, like the rainbow.
Laguna Esmeralda. We made it, guys. We made it. Not today. All right, as we approach the van, there is a steady, I mean a steady line of people just now getting started. And to be honest with you, the trail was starting to get pretty busy on the way in. But this is next level. And they just keep coming one after another. And when I started the hike this morning, we were the only vehicle in the parking lot. You can see Snow's got the van turned around, and it looks like she's ready to go.
Curt is whipping up him a breakfast sandwich. I'm gonna have some avocado toast, and then we're northbound. But it is time to wind this video down. The next time we see you guys, we will be crossing into Chile, but not just for 4 or 5 hours, for quite a while to do some cool exploring. So we will see you guys in a few days.
Goodbye to Ushuaia.
And
Goodbye.
Argentina.
And goodbye from Ushuaia. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys.